Hello, dear fans, friends, and subscribers. Welcome to the daily cricket show, Cricket Happenings. And on this Cricket Happening show, right now, when I'm talking to you, there is the second One Day International, which is underway here between New Zealand and South Africa at Christchurch. And one has to say that South Africa definitely holding the upper hand here at this current time, where New Zealand right now have been restricted to 218 for 4. We are in the 43rd over right now at Hagley Park in Christchurch, and Cross Taylor has been looking good. He's not around 69 with 4 boundaries of 90 deliveries. James Neesham has given him very good company, 35 has only ball 3-4. So definitely it's really building into a sort of it's going to be interesting. And as I'm talking to you, Imran Tahir, who has come in to bowl his final over, the googly was tossed up on the off stump, and Neesham has lifted him over the, into the fence for a boundary. So definitely James Neesham, we know he's a good all-rounder, and he's along with Ross Taylor. Ross Taylor is well entrenched, I would say, right now. So we probably are definitely expecting some big fireworks to come. But Imran Tahir so far has been dealt very well, I thought, by the New Zealand batsmen. They have used their feet against him to nullify his turn, and which is very good to see. So I'll come back to that. So that is as far as that match is concerned. I'll keep telling you what exactly is happening. And right now the score, another 2 runs has been taken by James Neesham. The score moves to 224 for 4. So the run rate right now, current run rate is 5.1, but I thought New Zealand could have done much better, but South African bowlers definitely deserve a lot of credit for their brilliant bowling. So as far as the other thing on this cricket happening show is concerned, well, there is, as you know, Asela Gunaratne, the Sri Lankan hero, has really made waves on this in this T20 series. And now it will be very interesting to see for Australia to at least get one win under the belt. This is the final T20 match of the series, and if Australia would hope that at Adelaide Oval would really bring them the much needed luck to actually put it across the Sri Lankans, so that they can at least salvage something in this dead rubber. Now, so that is something that I will just have a brief look at. And today there was the third ODI which was played between Zimbabwe and Afghanistan, and one has to credit Zimbabwe for really defending a very low total. They were all out for 129 in 32.4 overs, and they won the match only just, but nevertheless it was an exciting match as Zimbabwe actually kept the series alive with a victory. And now the equation reads Afghanistan 2, Zimbabwe 1, and in fact Zimbabwe won the match by only 3 runs. So definitely good job Zimbabwe. They defended a very low total of 129, and especially the lower order totally caved in as they lost 5 wickets for 5 runs, and Zimbabwe won the match by 3 runs to keep the series alive. And also we'll have a look at some cricket news. But first, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to talk about and the meanwhile, let me see what's happening there in the match. Well, the update is 229 for 4 New Zealand. We are in the 44th over, so another 6 overs to go. Neesham is 43 of 39. Ross Taylor is 71 of 92. 4 fours to both the players. So let's first talk about and generally talk about the dead rubber, the final T20 which is coming up the Adelaide Oval. Now, the Australia's main problem happens to be that they have to stop Asela Gunaratne. Now, Asela Gunaratne has shown that he is such a player that he plays strokes all around the wicket, and what is good about it is very cheeky too, and he's very swift on feet as well. So basically he gets a lot of time to move around in the crease. He actually leaves the crease. Sometimes he gives him rooms outside the off stump And he has also, not only that, he has also gone and swiveled around and actually picked up a ball which was pitched on the off stump and swung it down the leg side. And also, he has also done one more thing. Even if the ball is bowled a bit wide outside the off stump, he still has the, I would say the technique to go and actually meet the ball head on and slam it for a boundary. So he has been something very, very special according to me, Asela Gunaratne. And so Sri Lanka, let's see now. This is very interesting. Niroshan Dikwala has received a 2-match suspension for showing dissent. So he has been banned for 2 matches because he probably showed his ire against his dismissal. So Niroshan Dikwala, that's not a good thing for Niroshan Dikwala on his cricketing career. But as you know, Niroshan Dikwala is a very unorthodox player. You don't know where the next stroke is going to come from. He plays in a very unorthodox manner. And so this gives an opportunity to Dilshan Munawira, who has done well. And I think this will be interesting because Dilshan Munawira, I have a feeling he's more orthodox than Niroshan Dikwala. And probably he would fancy going over the top in the power play overs along with the Pultaranga. So that is something new. And then Kushal Mendes will be slotted at number 1. I think that is the right way to go. And then Asela Gunaratne is the man in form, coming in at number 4. And then they have Milinda Srivardhana, Chamara Kapagadra, Sakugya Prasanna, Kalashekara, and they also has an opportunity to Lakshan Sandakan to enter the team. And then Lasit Malinga and Vikram Sanjaya, who's also looked very impressive with his pace and his extra bounce. Australia, well, are they going to make any changes? That is the question now. Aaron Finch will captain the side. Michael Klinger has been doing his job that is expected. Probably one is expecting a bigger knock from Klinger in this particular T20. Ben Dunk has shown what a powerful hitter he can be of a cricket ball. And then Travis Head, who has not been finding his straps, one could say, but one hopes that he really hits his straps pretty quickly. Moises Rodriguez the other day would really like to forget the 22 runs taken by Asela Gunaratne. Ashton Turner is looking good. Tim Payne, James Faulkner, Pat Cummins, Adam Zampa could probably come into the team. It will be interesting to see in whose place Adam Zampa will be coming in. Be interesting to see. There's Andrew Tye, Faulkner, Cummins. So one has to see who is the one that Adam Zampa would be actually replacing. This will be interesting. So, but nevertheless, we are looking forward to, even though it's a dead rubber, because of Asela Gunaratne playing in such a manner and really pulling the fat out of the fire. Not only pulling the fat out of the fire, but coming in and also not only pulling the fat out of the fire, also coming in and playing that match-winning innings. It will be interesting. So definitely there is a lot of interest left, even though it's a dead rubber. But all the interest will be centered on whether Australia can at least carve a single win in this T20 series. That will be interesting. So, and we all know that this Australian side is second string team, but still one would expect the Australians to have good reserve talent, and especially considering that the Sri Lankans are without Angelo Matthews, and as you know, Angelo Matthews has been sold for a big sum in the IPL 2017. One would have expected that probably the Aussies could have done much better. So I know for a fact that Australia would have definitely done a lot of scheming, and they would be probably thinking as to how they can stop Asela Gunaratne, because that would be the big wicket for them now. Right. And as far as in the meanwhile, let me take you down to the Hagley Oval in Christchurch to get a live update here. As I'm talking to you, the 45th over has just ended, and one has to say Morris has really bowled a good line. Not much runs coming from it. If you look at it, there's just one boundary hit by Taylor. So definitely South Africa bowlers doing a wonderful job here, as New Zealand's score reached 240 for 4. The 46th over has just started with Dwayne Pretorius. Has done a wonderful job here. His economy rate is splendid. I mean, it's 9.1 overs, no maiden, 35 runs and 2 wickets, has definitely done the job that he was expected to, and also is doing a good job. So 241 for 4 in the 46th over. New Zealand has still not been able to really up the ante here, even in the death overs. So we'll come back to that later. In the meanwhile, let's look at the third ODI, Zimbabwe versus Afghanistan. And well, Afghanistan walked into this third ODI with leading 2-0, and now the verdict is 2-1. As Zimbabwe batted first, Musakanda was the highest scorer with 60 of 74 balls. Other than that, there was only Malcolm Waller who contributed an unbeaten 36 of 45 balls, 4 fours, anything to talk about. Other than that, Peter Moore at the top made 10 runs. Other than that, there was not a single player who could go on to double figures. Solomon Meyer 4, Irvine Duck Williams 5, Burl 3, Creamer not, Chatara not, Grava not, and Pofu 1. Bowling, Rashid Khan was brilliant, 5.4 overs, no matter 3 for 29. As you know, he'll be playing in the Indian Premier League 2017 for the first time. The Afghanistans are making the debut. Mohammad Nabi is another 1 for 26. But Gulbuddin Naib was the one who was the record-in-chief, 6 overs, 4 for 27, and 2 for 19 for Farid Ahmed. But let me tell you, and Amir Hamza also bowled well. 129 all out. I'm sure Afghanistan would have thought that it's just a walk in the park, but it was not to be. Very good bowling from the Zimbabwean bowlers, one could say. Shahzad making 20. Noor Ali Zadran was out for not. Rahmat Shah 10. Asghar Stanikzai was the highest scorer with 31. Samila Shenwari 29. 16 Gulbuddin Naib. Mohammad Nabi 11. But then there was a spectacular collapse as 5 wickets went for 5 runs. And that was it. Zimbabwe very successfully defending a very low total and winning the match by 3 runs to keep the one-day series alive at 2-1. Chatara 3 for 30. Garava 1 for 37. Sean Williams bowled well, 3 for 15. And Pofu, who did the damage in the end, 5 overs, 1 made in 24 runs and 3 wickets. Player of the match, it was a joint combination of Tendai Chatara, who bowled so economically, and also Sean Williams of Zimbabwe. Let's see, Sean Williams, well, on the batting side, he didn't contribute anything. Probably he picked up a lot of, he picked up wickets, so that's the reason Williams was named man of the match. Okay, now as far as, so let's go for a live update once again to see what's happening there in the Kiwi land here. So as I'm talking to you, we have only 4 more overs left for the completion of the New Zealand innings. So just 4 more overs. New Zealand right now 245 for 4 in the 46th over. Nisham is 49, 4-4. He has done his job. Ross Taylor would be probably eyeing a century. He also completed 6,000 runs in one-day internationals and thus becoming the 4th New Zealander to do so. Ross Taylor is definitely eyeing a century, only 20 runs required. He has made 80 of 99 balls, and I'm sure the onslaught has to start. I mean, Pretorius, what a wonderful spell from him. 10 overs, no maiden, 2 for 40, absolutely on the mark. And South Africa have definitely kept New Zealand on a tight leash here. But yes, it's still a decent score to bowl at. So that is as far as that match is concerned. So let's have a look at some cricket news that's coming along. As far as cricket news is concerned, Mustafizur Rahman, as you know, he didn't make it to India for that one-off test match, but here he has got the nod. He has been picked up for the Sri Lanka test. I'm very happy to see, because Mustafizur Rahman, I always felt that he's a vital cog in Bangladesh scheme of things. And if Mustafizur Rahman, your prime strike bowler, does not play, this Bangladesh test bowling is looking incomplete. So I'm happy to see Mustafizur Rahman returning back to Bangladesh team, and he will be playing against Sri Lanka in the test matches. So that's good to see. The other news coming in from West Indies, as you know, England are going to be in West Indies for only 3 ODIs, and it sees the coming back of Kieron Powell. Now, Kieron Powell, the reason he is coming back to international cricket after 2 years, and the reason he is coming back is because of his form that he showed in the Super League, I suppose. That's the reason he has come back to the team. So that's good to see. Other than that, dear fans, there's nothing much to really talk about. And as I said, I can just give you some cricket commentary as I'm talking to you here. Nisham has gone to his ODI 50s, and that was good to see. It was I would say, a well-deserved 50. He really gave good company to Taylor to take the score on to the I think 250 mark. He himself is on exactly 50 of 45 4-4s. Ross Taylor just slams a boundary here and takes the score on to 84. Felikawayo is the bowler right now. So his first, it was a slower ball, and actually it was Ross Taylor fleeing him to the cover boundary. Well, dear fans, I don't think I'll be able to go the old hog here. I probably have to rest my cricket show here by bidding you all a very good night, but promising you that I'll be back with a full cricket summary on this particular match between the second one-day international between New Zealand and Sri Lanka, which is right now happening at the Hagley Oval in Christchurch. And also it will include, I will also know whether Australia managed to salvage something in this dead rubber against Sri Lanka. Is the final match of the T20 series coming up today at the Adelaide Oval. Thanks for your company and thanks for watching Cricket Happenings. It's good night.